Hey Luke, it's definitely still doing the same thing. Oop, fuck. It's okay, I'm just gonna turn the camera off. Well, hi Crunk. 1 second. Oh, yeah, no, I know. I'm sorry. It's okay. Honestly, I wasn't really expecting to use the camera today anyway because I feel like ass. Huh? No, I understand that. I just meant I felt crappy and I didn't want it on, but I understand what you're saying. I am not even woke yet either, Dev. I had... So, we like Moscow Mules, and 1 bottle of ginger beer makes, like, 3 drinks. So I had 2 of them, and that apparently was a mistake. So I have awoken in pain. Well, slightly less pain now that I took a little drugs. But, it's fine. I don't look great anyway, so... We will... I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that. I just was talking to them. I was not... Whatever you want to do. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna play some Moonlighter. Maybe. In a very calm sort of way. While I get through my coffee. I hope you all are doing well on a Sunday. Ugh, I still have, like, goopy eye makeup on. I'm doing good. Doing great. Alright, what the fuck are we doing? Okay, I think what I want to look at is...
Don't know why.
Alright, do we have everything? Okay, so we don't have to worry about selling the rings. That's really good. So I think...
Thank you for providing me with more test subjects.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Raiders! Exis, is that how you say your name? Thank you so much! I really appreciate it. I hope you're all doing well today. I am having camera issues, so we will not... A key? Okay, great. Thank you. Oh no, are we getting... game flicker in 2? That'll be great. Yeah. Sorry, Grid, we're getting game flicker in 2. Awesome. We're having a good time. I'm sorry. Hold while we work. Oh, maybe it's just the camera being still on. Okay, that's fine. That should fix it. For some reason. Oh my goodness. There is no stream without scuff. You are absolutely correct. But, yeah, I have been playing this a little bit obsessively. And, a little bit not on stream. Where am I? And then I haven't played in like a week and a half, so I gotta remember what the fuck I'm doing. I'm less interested, I think, at this point in actually the combat aspects of the game, and I'm really interested in making this book be 100% correct, which is not, I think, the point. Also, man, finding enough of these books is really hard to manipulate the price to the extent that you need to. Alright, so we definitely still need the Golem history and the jottings. And I don't know how I don't know if you're supposed to ever find any more Golem King energy crystals, because, like, we only beat the Golem King once, although I don't know what happens behind the 5th door. Maybe it's a boss rush, I don't know. So I'm not sure if maybe I should just focus on the normal pickups to make myself feel better. And then... Oh, and I can't get the vines to save my life. I cannot make the vines cheap enough for anybody to be excited about it. And they will not buy them if they won't even look at them. Or I keep getting rich people to come and buy them, which is not what I want. Alright, so we have both of the rings from the forest. Oof. Yeah, that's tough. Are we missing anything, I guess? I feel like the old bulb is the first real... Oh wow, ancient wood, really? Well, I guess we've spent a lot of ancient wood on a lot of upgrades. Oh, and the magic mushrooms. Okay, so maybe we will do a run through the forest. Hey, Static. And we are still missing at least one ring in the desert. Alright, so let's look at the forest. I do have a lot of things that I still need to sell, but we'll sell those in the morning. Well, you were promised a brunch stream, which as far as I'm concerned is like earlier than noon, but I'm doing my best. Later I have to, we need to do some garage work, we need to clean the... I need to work on the basement. I know I wanted to stream a bunch of the basement work, but I just can't, it's just not really working? It's not exciting? Well, it's not, I don't want to say not exciting because, hey, Eben, because I mean, watching me paint walls wasn't exciting either, but at least that looked like something was happening. Can't really get the basement at this point to look like something is happening. 6 p.m. Oh my goodness. It is noon for me. I don't remember where this is, actually. Actually, I don't care. I woke up with a headache on one side of my head, and now it's kind of migrating to the other side of my head, which is really cool and fun. I'm excited by that. I have fully upgraded weapons. Sorry, I need to turn my volume down just a little bit. I do really like just one-shotting the first golem boss. That's very funny. Like, yeah, you killed me once upon a time. Whoops. Well, good enough. Okay, so we have this. That's great. Well, we might as well just... Might as well just get rid of that so we can put things in the box. Yay, we got some ancient wood. Oops. How did I miss that whole door? I do love how slowly things kind of goop towards you. That is my favorite. No! Whoops. Alright, so we can fall down here. Dump all our shit. God, I already need another cup of coffee. What am I gonna do? I mean, get another cup of coffee is what I'm gonna do. I was thinking that we'd play another Crab's Treasure today, but I just don't have the... I don't have the reaction times for it right now. Gotta be awake longer than this. I also really haven't fucked around with that green ghost, the Watcher, I think called? I don't know. I haven't really spent enough time in any of the dungeons to trigger him. I don't know if he's something that can be killed? Stop! One thing I do hate about Chester is how often I fucking accidentally open him. Where? Oh. Come over here. I should have let you pick it up. I just am faster at picking things up than you. You put your cat-o in the game? What? Did I not notice? Oh, Chester, yes. Sorry, I'm slow. I was like, where is the emote? Where is it? I am interested in playing the Trash Goblin game that was suggested. Just didn't feel like I should start that if I'm still fucked up on Moonlighter. Felt like I should wait. Waiting for more. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, kind of like, okay. Then maybe I should play it on my own. Because I do love me some Dorf. I love Dorfin. But that one is very hard to stream. I'm only in the mood to play it when I don't have any words in my brain. A Dorf Romantic makes me so melancholy. I don't know what it is. I think part of it is the music, and then I think part of it is that you can hear, like, the tiles. You know, you can hear the city noises, you can hear the forests, but you can't, like, get in them. So you're very removed from kind of this life experience. Yeah. Ennui. Video games are art, man. Kind of wish there were some more secrets in these. Although I feel like most players probably aren't. Well, I don't want to say that. I was going to say most players probably aren't as interested in just selling as I am, but that's not true because people... I am not that much of an outlier. I know I'm an outlier, but I'm not that much of an outlier. I could definitely manipulate these better. But I just don't care enough to do that. Oops. Oh, that's cool. No, I haven't heard of that. I try to stay away from mobile games because of my, I get very, I have an unhealthy relationship with distractions on my phone. Alright, well, we can come back for all this. Well, it's not necessarily just that I want to make number go up, it's that when I feel sad, I just pick the phone up and then it's been 6 hours. And with games especially, I have this very high tendency to, like, feel like I have to do it. So I spend like an hour on whatever game I'm playing right before bed. I haven't played Pokemon Go in a while because of that. Like, yes, it was making me walk a little bit more, but it was making me walk in a way that didn't feel good. Like, I'm walking, but I'm staring at my phone the whole time. This isn't helping. Alright. I need another cup of coffee before we do this. I'm sorry, it's only been 28 minutes and I already need to take a break, but I'll be right back. Alright. So I think I've like upgraded my whole life. This is the stupidest thing, but I'm going to talk about it anyway because the streamer curse, right? You just open your mouth and words come out, and that's usually a mistake. So I have this very terrible tendency of waking up multiple times at night because I can't sleep through the night without going to the bathroom because I am a baby. And usually when I wake up, I stumble my way into the kitchen and shove some sort of snack into my mouth, which is also bad, really. Probably for your general human metabolism and also for your teeth. But I tend to like cookies and donuts. Hey, Snake! And then I take a swig out of the milk jug in a truly disgusting fashion. Grid doesn't, like, recreationally drink milk, so it's not like I'm putting my mouth all over something that somebody else uses. It's my milk. Unless Grid's drinking milk in secret and I don't know about it, I guess. I guess that's a possibility, but I doubt it. But I have gotten a little glass... I think it's a pint. A little glass pint jar from one of our local dairies, because they sell their milk in glass jars, which is awesome. And I have filled it with milk, and now it is my, like, coffee milk, so I don't have to get out the whole fucking gallon of milk anytime I want to put a little bit of milk in my coffee. And also, I can put my mouth all over that in the middle of the night. And it affects no one. It is my milk, and I need it now. I do. I go through, like, at least a gallon a week. Big Dairy has found their home in my house. I just drink a lot of milk. When me and Sarah were living together, it was obscene. I'm a big snob about my milk, too. It needs to be extremely fresh. We have a couple very local dairies that are really good that I really like. Ah, fuck, you still didn't... Why is it not... Somebody be excited about the price here. Please. No, that's true. Fuck! I didn't want you to be happy about that price. There you go. Okay, great. I don't even want the money, I just want the information. I feel like the one negative here is that there are book prices for all of the weapons and all of the armor, but they're really hard to make. And you need to make several of them in order to sell them at prices that people want, you know? So, like... Not even several. You need to sell a lot. You need to make a lot of them in order to... I think that's gonna be too much. I don't want to help the person looking at the ancient wood because then they're just gonna buy it and I'm not gonna get any information from it. That also wasn't good enough. 7,000 is too low. Okay, so let's try 8. Ah, this motherfucker keeps stealing from my register. I don't know if there's any negative to failing quests. Fuck. You were supposed to think that was too expensive. Oh, fuck, sorry. You're gonna steal something. I know you are. Oh, somebody didn't like something, but I don't know where that was. Nice. Stop stealing my shit. Okay, great. So that's perfect. So this is now normal. So now we can sell this for cheap and have all of the information we need. Just really like the multitasking that this requires. Great, so that's done. Oh, that should bring the ancient wood down. Great. I don't want to sell this because I use those. It is weird. Sometimes I'm sitting here jamming the sell button and they're right in front of me and I can't, it won't like take, but sometimes it takes immediately. I don't know. Oh, perfect. That's great. So we finally got that out of the way. I think that's all for today, but I'm gonna... put that up as 115, so hopefully next time we'll be able to just slot it into place. Okay, now we can go get... all the rest of the shit out of the dungeon. Ooh, hold on one second. Okay, there we go. I have my... I've had like a bag and a half of my fancy favorite coffee in my cabinet for, I don't know, months because, you know, you're not allowed to use things that make you happy unless the day is special, which is a thing that I'm trying to unlearn. But everything sucks now, so I'm using my fancy coffee for just normal days. Why is the... oh, there we go. That was weird. There are definitely some weird bugs in this. I've had several just weird occurrences. Like items getting stuck in weird locations, weird sound things. I do wish it would either... I guess I don't need it to, like, refill the chests, but I wish it would tell you which ones you had already looted. Since it's giving you the option to come back. I love it, but I think it's kind of... easy mode. I think it's silly that the rules of the objects don't apply inside of Chester. I guess I don't know that his name is actually Chester. It's probably not, but we're just calling him Chester. Chester headcanon, absolutely. I don't know, Chester is just so much more personal than luggage. The luggage is an unknowable horror. Chester's a friend. Sorry, every time I take a random break standing in the middle of a room, it's because I'm drinking coffee. Hey, Red Dead Monkey. Good morning. Alright, we got all our shit. Fuck out of here. I mean, aren't mimics supposed to be unknowable horrors? Or are they like... Have we adulterated the mimic? Alright, what do we got? You're done. I know that for sure. And still I check. You're done. You're done. The first person is a thief? Oh, it's you, you motherfucker. Yeah, get out. Okay, so 8,000 is too high. But 7,000 wasn't low enough, so let's make it 7,500. Or 75 was, or 7 wasn't high enough. There we go. How do I have so many birds in here? Miles arriveth. Tis that the bird? Or it's Miles making a visit? The weird bugs are very fascinating. I agree. Oh, perfect. So that's... Alas, I cannot keep his attention. What is my streaming? I hate you. You're a thief too. I just got you. Go to jail. Stop stealing the one thing that I need information from, you son of a bitch. Yeah, kinda. It's like... teaching kids to be Republicans. We need to be tough on crime. How high can I jack up my prices before the market won't bear it? Sorry. Oh, that's dumb. I guess actually it doesn't matter. They don't care. They just come in and buy something. I don't know, I haven't gotten there yet. We'll see. And we have so much money. Okay, well, I don't really want to do another... I don't really want to do another plant dungeon right away, so let's do... the desert dungeon. I still haven't gone in the 5th door, even though I can. But I haven't really wrung out the tech dungeon as much as it needs to be. I have to start changing my rings. Because we have a ring that prevents us from being poisoned, and that I always forget to put on when we're in the forest dungeon, and then we have a ring that prevents us from being electrocuted. Presumably we also have a fire protection ring. Whether or not we've actually gotten that one yet is... Actually, I don't think we have. Once I got into this shaped room and the pit was sparkling and I'm like, how do I fucking get there? Oh, I love the Chester. He's great. He's perfect. He's perfect for all my neuroses, which are must pick up everything forever. This area really just makes me want to play Zelda again. So yesterday I went to Baker had a recital, which I love hearing her. She's a soprano. She's a classically trained soprano. She sings, she does things, and another friend that we went to college with, she's still close to, and he plays piano, so they did a piano voice recital. And it was lovely, and because Grid and I are the people we are, we recorded it for her. Which we love to do because we love to be special and get into places early. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, so I've known Baker for, I don't know, 15 years, more than 15 years. So I know her parents, and her parents came over and said hi. And, we were talking, her dad was asking me how I liked my new truck, and I love my truck, and I was telling him about, how we just bought a whole bunch of vinyl flooring, and we're gonna work on doing the vinyl floor, and then I was telling him how we're prepping the surface and everything, you know, cleaning the surface and scraping off the paint, and he's like, do you need to do that? And as soon as he said that, Grid just starts laughing. I'm like, fuck off! Yes! Yes, I need to, yes! That is true, it is almost Zelda-ness. Ah, good old Zelda-ness. Boink. Where are we going? Oh yeah, it's crazy. I actually, unironically, really enjoy watching the feet balls. Well, let me rephrase. Grid's boss has or hasn't since COVID happened, but I think he might again this year for the first time. He has a yearly Super Feet Balls party. A little bit because he enjoys the feet balls, but a little bit more, I think, because he really, really likes cooking and just cooks so much food. I don't know how he can keep it all in his house. It's fucked up. I love going because he just... Anyway, it's so fun because there's all, you know, where it's just a room full of fucking theater techs absolutely eviscerating all of their tech choices. And eating so much that you die a little. It's the best day of my life. I don't know anything about feet balls. But... oh boy, I love this Super Bowl party. I don't know how to actually get this chest full. I don't know if you can, ever? I don't know if you can just transfer things from Chester to... that? don't think it's even worth it to, like, avoid getting damaged here. Oh, we're not even damaged. Just kidding, let's leave. Oh, I don't know how many people are going to care about this because I don't actually know if there's any... I feel like there's a little bit of crossover between actual live viewers and people who are watching my VODs on YouTube. Maybe. I also don't care. I don't want to say I don't care about YouTube viewers, but like I'm putting them up on YouTube with none expectations, extremely little effort, and with no expectation of results. So, in that regard, I don't really care. But I got through one of my hard drives of VODs, or of, you know, old VODs. And I think I'm missing some. Because there's some that I thought I had that I just can't find. I need to, like, sit down and look at all the dates on everything. Because I know Proto for a really long time was asking me for my first playthrough of Transistor. And I should have that, and I don't know where it is. I can't, it's not on any of my cold storage drives. So, I don't know where it went. I don't remember what was on that one drive that we had that fucked up. That was making my computer restart all the time. So, yeah, see, it's sparkly in there. How the fuck am I supposed to get in there? But unfortunately, I think we're through the backup, or the backlog of videos. So I think I'll have to be a little bit more consistent about... I guess on the positive side, I don't have to wake up on the weekends and make it a whole day project to trim 10 minutes of intro out of every VOD. But I probably shouldn't leave a month between when I stream a video and when it ends up on YouTube. I also don't understand my YouTube numbers at all. My most popular video on YouTube, by a staggering margin, is one, because I only played it one time, one video of Grow Home. I don't know if that means there are no Grow Home VODs on YouTube and mine is like one of 4, maybe, or what, but it has the highest amount of watches by a margin of like several hundred, where most of my videos Ooh, another ring. Most of my videos have, you know, maybe double-digit watches. This one has hundreds. And it has the highest amount of, like, amount of video watched. Yes, that is the one. That is the one. I mean, I thought the game was cute, but I didn't think it was life-changing. And I also didn't think the stream was that good. I think I ran out of things to talk about. Because the gameplay was kind of simplistic. So, anyway, point is, I don't understand YouTube. Whoops. Whoops. Thought I hit the button, didn't hit the button. As usual, you all have healed me. I feel physically better. Thank you for your headache-relieving properties. If only I could tell my doctor about you. Invaded a gang squad as a purple spirit. Oh, beautiful. Love it. For a while, Grid had, like, the only how to use voice meter video that existed, and it had, like, or has, like, a staggering number of views. And that's his, like, only video. Whoop. Man, these are so hard, not because they're hard, but because they're big. I can't, like, get to the other things, you know? Nice stab, love it. Oops. Great, we don't need to come back here. Perfect. You know what I should do? Wonder if I can utilize the... Oh, that fucking bird. if I can utilize the, this object becomes other objects curse in order to duplicate weapons. I think we also still need to get some companions from a couple of lower level dungeons. I really hate it that you can't... standing next to the chests is so touchy. We should also really buy some enchanted potions so we can sell those too. Or some... not enchanted potions. Some potions. Oh my god. Come on, hands! Yeah, whatever. Who cares? We have so much money. I don't need the money. I need to buy a very big truck. I mean, who hasn't, really? I hate you. You're my least favorite. You're the worst. You're terrible. Go to hell. To be clear, I'm talking about the thief, not anybody in chat. Just for the record. Alright. You're done. You're done. I'll just make you super cheap because I don't care. Hey, Beanie! Yeah, the What the Fuck America is pretty strong. Yeah, pretty all-encompassing. Pretty not great. But, you know. Otherwise... Let's see, how long has it been since I've seen you? We're making progress on the basement floor, which I've just decided to do myself now. So that's really exciting. And I got medicated for depression, which is good, all things considered. And is going really well. So that's nice. Oh, I've got 2 of these. Let's not have that one out. Thanks. Yeah, you know, I said to Grid... Okay, that needs to be a little lower. I was like, well, shit, we just bought a house, now we can't cut and run. And he's like, yeah, that's why I didn't want to own a house. And I'm like, fuck. Crap. Shit. It is good, and properly medicated into also. I feel so bad that it was so easy. Alright, I'm so sorry. I have the second cup of coffee hit, and I have to take a quick bathroom break. I will be right back. Much better. What was I gonna say? Yeah, the depression thing turned out to be really easy this time. Because, like, I spent 20 years of my life without kind of the language to talk about what the problem was. Because, you know, you see all your friends kind of going through the same thing, but they're doing better than you. Why? I don't know. It must be just because I'm a bad person, right? But this time, the very first medication we tried worked immediately. Like, to the point where I went on Reddit to figure out if I was crazy or not, which is a hell of a fucking statement. Because it worked the first day. The med they put me on worked literally, like, I felt results next day. Which does not happen very often, but does occasionally happen. According to Reddit. And according to my doctor. So, I'm not crazy. So that's kind of perfect timing. But I'm frustrated by that because it was so easy at the end, you know? I spent 20 years getting horrendously misdiagnosed and then told I was fine. And not having the ability to push for more help. And then when it came down to it, in the end, it was just, here's one pill and it changes your whole life. So that's really exciting, but also really frustrating. But, as for the country being fucked, my work friends and I are kind of discussing some getting involved that we can do. I think the kind of the worst part of modern living, we have structured our lives so that so much is online and all the time that it is really hard to have community these days. Now, that's not to devalue the online communities that we have. Those are very important and very awesome and very fulfilling, and I love all of you. But I also feel like I should know more of my neighbors by name. And while I'm not saying that none of it is my fault and that I shouldn't, you know, fucking talk to them more, we also haven't really created a world where that's easy. So we're gonna try to do some volunteering. Actually, let's just make this 8,500, sure. And kind of get around to talking to more people. Fitting wheels. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, it's a ranch. It's, of all the house types that would be the easiest to make into a boat. I mean... So that should be perfect. You can be that. We need a mushroom that is... Ah, God, I just need to make this... Need to manipulate the price there, but I just can't seem to do it. I can sell you. I think that's way too high, but I don't care. Whoops. We do have a guidance column potion. Okay. Europe. Europe. How much are you? No idea. Let's try it. No, I still haven't finished the Elden Ring DLC. We are kind of stuck on the final boss. Well, I say stuck. We kind of really spent one day knocking our heads against it. And then I kind of fucked off trying to find more tree pieces, but I'm finding that very hard. Let's try that. Jesus. I don't care how, I just want them to sell. Alright, 90's not working. Thought we made the mushrooms the right price. Okay, 2,000 is too much for you. I do wish they made a noise when they were angry. Okay. Yeah. I even went so far as to look up a map. But I couldn't quite remember what we had and had not done. So that was not super useful. We don't need that because we cleaned that dungeon out. Okay, let's go back to the desert dungeon again. Oh, I should have checked before we left what companions we need. Also have 2 work assistants now. So we have so much help, which rocks. I deserve this. I am extremely ready to have a very easy holiday. Oh, this is apropos of nothing and not really exciting to anybody but me, but I had wanted to do, now that I feel a little bit better and I've been cooking more and I've been baking more, I really wanted to, I haven't, you know, I used to be really, really into baking and haven't baked a lot for a bunch of years, which makes me really sad because a long time ago Grid bought me a really nice KitchenAid and I just haven't fucking used it. So I wanted to just get really familiar with a cookbook. You know, I like I get overwhelmed when I look for recipes, especially across a lot of books, and God knows across the internet. I can't find anything on the internet. It's really hard to just browse on the internet, you know, these days. But so I wanted a cookie book because I really like making cookies. They're very accessible, they're easy to eat, they're easy to share. More so than cake. And I wanted to just literally start at the beginning of a book and then work through to the end and make all of the recipes. So my work friend bought in a stack of her cookie books because I didn't really have one that was making me happy. And she had one that's like, it's from 1986 and it's literally just called Christmas Cookies. And it's a reasonable length and all of the cookies seem very approachable. Like I have a really good Betty Crocker cookie book, which is nice. Oh, that was a fucking waste. Which is nice and I like it, but a lot of the older Betty Crocker recipes are like geared towards you're a housewife who needs to entertain 6 children. So a lot of the recipes are like, here's sugar cookies. Here's sugar cookies that are shaped like bells. Here's sugar cookies that you can paint with your children. And it's just like, okay, that's too much work for what is, in the end, still just a sugar cookie. So I'm really excited by this book, and I am terminally bad at borrowing things from people. I hate it. I don't like doing it. I don't want to be responsible for the thing, and usually if I like the thing, I want to keep the thing. I don't want to give it back. So I found a copy of the book on eBay for $3. I think in total after shipping it comes to like $9. So once that shows up, I can give her her book back and then also keep it and write stupid notes in mine so that whatever baking relation I have when I finally die can curse my name from all my stupid notes. I'm gonna write in a recipe book. Writing in recipe books is like, I don't know, it's so useful. If there's a thing that you add to the recipe that makes the recipe better, and you write it as a note in a book, that's a gift. It's a gift that you're giving to the next person. Oh my goodness. I love old cookbooks. I don't know. It's just like the same thing with old like crochet and well, I mean, I'm most familiar with crochet, but I would assume knitting and quilting books as well. They're just the fundamentals are so solid. A lot of things these days are like trying to hop on trends. In a way that just doesn't make anything... It makes it very hard to have longevity. I'm not saying all old recipes are accessible, you know, we're not making aspic anymore, thank God. And there are definitely things in a lot of these older books that I can't quite easily find anymore. I think Grid's mom's favorite cookbook has like 90% of the recipes have lard in them. But, you know, when you get, like, Rachel Ray's cookbook, I don't know. I just feel like they're not... I feel like they're trendy recipes, but they're not fundamentally sound. Julia Childs is not gonna give you... It's not the only recipe for how to make X. It's, like, here's a recipe that is going to help you understand how to facilitate a flavor profile that you're looking for. So it's going to help you in other recipes. I don't know if that is... I don't know if that makes sense. My brain is a little bit sleepy. Sorry, Grunk. I'm so OP. I know the insides of those enemies right there are like a little ball of fire, but when I don't look at it straight, it looks to me like a little tiny opossum. Which is not what they are, but I like the idea of a little possum inside of those. Well, like, not even just the sugar. It's like, I think what I mean is, like, a recipe that you're gonna find now, if you're looking for scones, is gonna tell you, like, these are cranberry orange scones with some fancy specific blah blah blah. But if you get a recipe from the 1970s, it's gonna teach you how to make scones, and it's gonna trust that you can just put other things in it. You have the brain capacity to be like, oh shit, I want walnuts in that, let's just put walnuts in it. And that's like a thing you're allowed to do. As opposed to current recipes where it's just like, oh my god, if I put walnuts in it, am I gonna ruin the whole recipe? And nobody's being actually taught the fundamentals of what we're doing in order to understand the answer to that question. Wherever Boxy is, I'm sure he's having a mental episode about the things that I'm saying. Yeah, exactly, Deb. Hey, we just got rid of brominated vegetable oil, which y'all have gotten rid of a long time ago. Pretty sure it makes up 90% of Grid's blood, so I'm not sure how he's gonna do, but we'll see. I especially like all of the labels that we have on so many things that's like, warning to residents of the state of California. This item contains carcinogens. I understand why that's the case, because California is the only state to have labeling requirements for certain substances, but it's just, the way it reads is just like, this is carcinogenic, but only to people who live in California. God, I don't understand why. It seems like sometimes you can do a 3-hit chain, and then sometimes the button just doesn't register. I don't really understand if that's... I don't think it's something to do with my controller, because it's not really a problem that I've had in any other game other than this one. But maybe it's intentional to... I don't know. There are a couple weird bugs in this game, so I'm wondering if that is also a weird bug. Hi, Xeno. But maybe it's to make you more deliberate because you are a merchant and not necessarily just an adventurer. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, Bubby? No one cares except this very specific subset. Xeno, you sound so sloppy today. You need your inhaler. What was that? Oh, honey. Yeah. Okay, I think we're gonna do one more, honestly, maybe 2 more sales cycles because I'm a slut for commerce. And then I gotta go do housework. Yes, although there's only really been one stream, and the stream was kind of shitty anyway. I had wanted to stream more of it. Did I tell you about this? Forgive me if you have heard about this already, but I'm just gonna go through the whole thing again. We were trying to find somebody to do the epoxy floor. I wasn't comfortable doing it myself because epoxy is, you know, a breathing hazard. And I couldn't get anybody to fucking call me back! And at this point, it's like, now it's winter. We're not gonna have a lot of... You can't get air from outside inside in the middle of winter. That's shitty. So, right before we went on vacation, Grid goes, what we were gonna do, we were gonna just grind the concrete floor and then paint it with concrete floor sealer. And then right before we went on vacation, Grid's like, why don't we do the vinyl flooring like we were gonna do in the spare room before we realized that there was wood underneath the carpet. And I went, oh, you son of a bitch. How dare you say that to me right before we go on vacation, because now all I want to do is put in vinyl flooring right now through our whole vacation and ruin our whole vacation. So I managed to not do any of that work over vacation. Good job, me. And... well, but we got some... Oops. We found some vinyl flooring. The vinyl created wood look stuff, so it's not like linoleum, it's like the luxury vinyl plank is what it's called. And patched a lot of the drywall. I need to go through and do another coat of spackle. And that was the stream that was kind of boring. That I felt bad about streaming. Because it was just, like, a little bit too much concentration for me to really talk, but not enough thing that was going on. Like, at least when I'm painting, you can see that something is changing. That's kind of harder to see that something is changing. And now I've been prepping the floor. But whatever motherfucker dealt with the floor before this, painted it with water-based paint. So there's like carpet adhesive and paint and like goop on the floor that I want to get rid of before we put down the moisture barrier, the underlayment, and the LVP. But mopping it is literally just taking up the paint. So I'm caught between mopping it and scrubbing it with a brush and also scraping it with a fucking paint scraper, because if you wet it a little bit, it just keeps kind of coming up in flakes. So you can kind of scrape some of it off. And our whole house is full of silica dust. I'm basically killing Grid, because it's gotten everywhere, and now he's got a cough. You know, you've got, like, such a boogie. And it's stuck to your skin. Excuse me 1 second while I pick my cat's boogers out with my fingernails. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's so frustrating. Like, I want to do it right now, and well, I mean, we have a shop vac, but it's not enough. Like, when I was using the hand sander to sand the walls, it was just, you know, there's dust collection on the hand sander, but it's just not enough. So I've got about a third of the basement floor clean, which is good. And I'm gonna work on that a little bit more today. And I did steal a HEPA filter from work. We had them for our apartments during COVID. I mean, we still have them in our apartments, but we were specific in particular about having them in our apartments during COVID. Oh, come on, you know. So I think that's been helping a little bit. And we've got to change the furnace filter. You're a thief! The fuck out! Zeno is on an inhaler now, and I think it has been helping. Can't quite tell. I think it would have helped more if I had done it when I was supposed to. Right after he got the antibiotic to get his lungs clear. Okay, so this isn't actually as bad as I thought. Keep an eye on that 2,500. This is still too expensive. That's fine. Yay for an up. I also had trouble getting into it. This is like the third time I've tried to play it. But this time it feels like it stuck. It feels like there was just a lot of mechanics to deal with in the beginning, and do I already have one of these out? I feel like I do. You know what? I kind of just want to make one of these quads all yeah. One of these just all potions so that I can keep track of them. I think that's smart. Where were you? Okay. Well, we're getting closer. Hello! No, it's definitely not just you. It's... The combat takes a lot to learn, and then so does the selling. And there are so many levels to the selling. And there are certain ones you don't need to care about. So... I know, I saw that, but I'm scared to get back into Stardew. Like, do I have time? Maybe these days, with the escapism that is necessary in this world, sure, I do have time. Oh man, we're learning so many informations today. I see you down there. Has just nobody looked at that? Let's try 28. Great, I think that finishes our... Yep, sure does. So now we're gonna have a hard time getting rid of these. I don't want to help any of you because it's not going to get me any information. Oh, really? We didn't have... Huh, interesting. Okay, 3,000 is still too high for that. I think I never actually accomplished any grandfather shit. Fuck. How? What fucking number do these need to be? Alright, we've got a lot of stuff. So I want to do one more... I want to just go to sleep and not get any more stuff. And then do another sale day. And then I should... log off and go do housework. We're just apparently selling drugs this time. Let's try 5,000. And let's put one for 5,200 there just to see. Easy, no? Hmm. I feel like I couldn't even turn on my Switch because it would require so many fucking updates. By the time it finished updating, I'd forgotten what we were trying to do. Oh, also, I know everybody else knows about this, but Beanie, we went on vacation to Pennsylvania. Grid's dad was turning 90, so we had to go to his birthday party, which was wonderful. And we spent a little bit of extra time down there on vacation. Shit shopping, which is one of our great joys. And we found a pristine Intellivision with the bottom storage case, 17 games, all manuals, all controller inserts, and all the cables except for I don't remember what it's called, but it's a piece that we don't actually need anyway, for $100, which the console itself by itself should have been $100. It was in an extremely just absolute inappropriate market. It was just never going to sell where it was because it was literally an antique store. Like not just a shit shop, but an antique store full of I think we need to sell this for 5,000. Well, let's try 4 actually. This is still too expensive. Full of like fancy glass and actual antiques, not a video game buying crowd. And it was the most amazing find. And I'm really excited. I'm very happy that we're getting the basement. We're actually getting somewhere on the basement because I just really miss playing with these systems. And it's just really not possible upstairs. It's just first of all, everything's still fucking packed in a box in the basement. But second, it's just not... It's really hard to pull something upstairs and then, like, it's gotta sit, like, on my desk. There's no space for anything. Oops, I don't want this here, actually. So that's really exciting. There we go. Oh, finally. Jesus. Nice. Okay, so our mushroom is neutral. I didn't see who was unhappy about what. Oop. All right, let's make this 500. And that can be 500 because I just don't care anymore. You know what? I should actually make this stuff that's low. I should put this in the sale box, honestly. So I don't have to fucking worry about it. Still, wow, okay. That's good information. Split the difference there. Are you... Yeah, you're low. Okay, so you can go in the sale bin. Don't really have much more. I don't like that you can't look at your book in when you're trying to put things in the sale bin. No, I did not pick a PS5 Pro up. I think I'm done with... I think I'm done with contemporary consoles. The idea that it doesn't have a disc drive unless you buy a fucking additional $80 disc drive, like... And I'm so done with... Here's a disc and you need to download it. What's the point? I don't want that. What I want is longevity. I'm buying a console so that I can plug something in and in 20 years I can still play the thing that I purchased. Which doesn't exist anymore. It's not even a thing that exists. So I think I'm done buying new consoles. Honestly. Oops, I don't want this here. There we go. I saw that, but you have to like be exactly the distance away from your TV, and you need to have a fucking 8K TV anyway. I don't even like... I feel like realism in games is not what I need. The most effective games that I've been playing recently are not the ultra-realistic ones, and in fact, I feel like it's... Well, I was just having this conversation about horror games the other day. The last couple Resident Evils and, like, the last couple Amnesias, I was really excited to see those series, because, you know, I like to watch other people play them. But they didn't scare me. Because it's, I don't know, it's not scary. But the PS1 look games with janky graphics and things that clip through walls, those are unsettling. Those still creep me out. I don't know, it's that especially with horror, that it's that place between what you know to be real and what could potentially be real is the scary place, right? So if everything looks real, you can't get to the scary place. I mean, System Shock has been on my list, yeah. Give me back my fucking money! Alright, I think I want to do one more cell cycle because we still have like 2 chests full of shit. And also, doesn't the PS5 Pro doesn't even have any fucking new games on it? It's all like updates of old games. Yay. Right? No, you know, I need the smoothest rocks and microtransactions. That's what I want as a gamer. I'm begging you, please. Please give me microtransactions. I need them. Right. Ugh. It's just out of control. You need to buy the new thing because you need to have the new thing. And I know that this has always been a thing, you know, you have to keep up with the Joneses or whatever, but man, it's a drag. And I know I'm choosing to engage in it, right? Like, this is my hobby and I enjoy my hobby. And if I didn't have the hobby, then I wouldn't even fucking worry about it. There would be no concern. It would not touch my life. counterintuitive, because I feel like the way to manipulate these prices is the opposite of reality. Swear to God, I'm gonna get these fucking mushrooms! Shit. Okay, that was definitely too much that happened all at once, and I've lost track of some things. So this... Let's make it 33. You... I think I made you 25, so let's make you 26. Shit. Oh, I actually think you were not a thing that needed to be manipulated, so... Well, I thought the way to drive the price up was to sell it too cheaply, but I'm wondering if I'm incorrect. Okay, so now we can do, let's try 5,000. Hopefully this doesn't lower the... Damn. Alright, 4,500, so... maybe 7? 220 still needs to be higher than this, so let's make it 26. You are still not working out, so let's do 34? That seems too high. You actually... thought you got sold at the right price, but I guess not. 1,100. Great. Oh, you're low price. Fuck. Whoops. Ah, shit. I accidentally helped him, so now he's buying the spear for a price that I'm not gonna know about. Nah, it's fine. Listen, just because I make my prices based on vibes. Okay, so I think that's all for this guy. Oops. Yep, so we can get rid of you. Jesus. Oh! Oh wait, no. What was I looking at? Well, I don't know. 30, I don't know. What did we just sell you at? 37 maybe? Jesus. Maybe I should just hold on to the potions at this moment. Let's do one more day because I have a fucking problem. And then I have to go. And then we'll be all empty, and we can loot more shit. I love how she ties her hair up when we start. Oh, perfect. So we're done with this one. Guess I don't really need to sell those. Okay, 27 is too high. Oh. Because we're finally neutral. Interesting. I don't know what to do about the fucking mushrooms. Nice, we might sell out today. That'll be good. Okay, 38 is too high. Oh, perfect. Okay, so we've got the glass now. Oh, the glass is just done. Sick. Oh, we're finally neutral. Okay, well that's why. Goodness, I keep underselling this shit. Okay, this one's making people mad, so let's get rid of it. Oh, I didn't see what we were at with the big purple deal. Yeah, just one more. Just one more. I've been actually playing this off of stream, which is kind of a miracle for me. I don't often have the time or the inclination to play games not on stream. But this one, man. We are gonna run out of stuff today. That's cool. Ah, but this one's done. Nice. Shit, I should close the shop. We have no more wares. Get out. I know, I just love the selling so much. I don't even like the combat. I don't even care about that. Okay, I think we are... empty of things. Oops. Not you in there. you in there. You can go in there. I go to sleep. Okay. I have to stop playing. I need to go do housework. Thank you so much for hanging with me on this afternoon stream. I don't even know what time it is anymore. Oh shit, it's 3 o'clock already. What the fuck did I do? This was a mistake! But thank you so much. Depending on how much work I get done today, I might see you tomorrow. I know I wanted to do Mondays as basement work, but I am doing basement work today, so I don't know. Tomorrow's gonna be up in the air. At least Tuesday. Good to see you too again, Beanie. It's always fun to catch up. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good afternoon.